this video, I'm going to explain to you everything you need to know about the trademark registration in the US. But I'm also curious, is there something you find complicated about filing your trademark or the trademark registration procedure in the US in general? Or is there something else that you can't figure out yourself? Share it with us in the comment section and we'll be happy to explain it to you right away. In the United States, you actually have two trademark registers. These are the principal register and the supplemental register. The principal register is for inherently distinctive trademarks. After all, brands can become incontestable after 5 years. The supplemental register is for trademarks that can become distinctive due to the use of it. These trademarks are not incontestable. If a name or logo is not distinctive, you can opt for registration in the supplemental register. After 5 years, you can then register in the principal register based on this registration and use. The opposite is only possible in the principal register. If you have an entry in the supplemental register, you may also use the trademark symbol, and you do not need intention to use. A trademark registration in the US is a bit different than in most other countries around the world, and it's therefore important to know exactly how to register a trademark in the US. American trademark laws have a declarative system. This means that you're already entitled to the first use of a trademark in trade. This may seem like it makes a trademark registration unnecessary, but that isn't necessarily true. A trademark registration is important because it is necessary if you want to use your rights if, for example, there is an infringement. In most other countries, there is an attributive system where you do not get any rights through use, but you only receive this card when you register for a trademark. The United States is also offering more opportunities to register a trademark in the US than other countries. For example, in addition to a word or a logo, you can also register symbols, sounds, flavors, colors, packaging, product shapes, or a combination of these types as a brand. What's special is the possibility of registration of interior and exterior. For example, Apple stores are protected as trademarks. Recording motion as a brand is also possible in the US. Capturing names is more difficult. For example, a last name only can never be a brand, and a first name and last name are only eligible for registration when the name giver is involved. Suppose it is John Doe, and John is already deceased. Then his company will encounter a lot of difficulties in submitting the company name of John Doe as a brand. The trademark registration process in the US has 6 steps. These steps of the process are 1. Application, 2. Examination, 3. Publication, 4. Opposition period, 5. Registration, and 6. Maintenance. In America, you have to use a brand or a sign for the intention to use for registration. This must, of course, also be assessed. To investigate whether a trademark is used properly, we use the ACID test. Adjective, use as an adjective. Consistent, in a consistent manner. Identify as a trademark. Distinctive, depict the mark in such a way that it stands out from the surrounding text. The use must also be interstate. This means that use in one state is not enough. The costs of a trademark registration in the US depends on the number of NICE classes that are relevant to the trademark. Most marks need 1 to 3 classes, but it is possible to get protection in all of the classes 1 through 45 of the NICE classification. After 5 to 6 years, you will have to deal with the Section 8 declaration. This is the statement of use or excusable for non-use. After 10 years, the combination of Section 8 and Section 9 plays. These are the statement of use or excusable non-use and renewal. As of 5 years, you get acquainted with the Section 15 declaration, namely incontestability.